choose to face the dark tonight and never let it through. Meadow wings unfolding, echo vents breathing light. 1,000 distant signals, like stars preparing for the fight. Outside the citadel we gather, beyond the safety of the flame. Because peace is just a fragile thing, protected by the brave. Hold the zone, don't fade away. We keep the horrors far away. Shield fall down from skies above. This is duty, this is love. There's no glory in the shadows, only purpose, only grace. Every soul that stands beside you carves a promise in this place. We don't fight because we're flawless, we defend because we care. And the fear that tries to break us finds no purchase in the air. Empty fields in moonlight, turret fire whispered low, reloads like distant rainfall where the broken spirits go. Hordes come like a story written long before our birth, but hope is still an ember we protect with sacred worth. Outside the citadel walls, where the wind will never rest, shield fall is the calling that awakens in our chests. We are the shield that falls, we are the ones who will not break. Hold the line beyond the walls, citadel forever safe. Shield fall, shield fall. We defend, we stand tall. Night fades, light stays. We remain. Shield fall.
Yeah. Yeah, she's in Serbia, in loaded elephant park. Smile right or get cropped out. Now the funk fam knows it's mush moolah time now. Mush mushy mush mush mush. Paper elephant rolling through the groove. Ay. Mush mushy mush mush mush. Snap that frame, attitude approved. You sabi kind, stay cool or your food ain't mush moolah. Don't play with the root bed. Mush mushy mush mush mush. Yeah, say it proud. Funk fam love got the whole world loud out. Click flash, she captures your soul up. Real talk, real art, she's in control. Serbian queen with a coffee in hand, girl shooting truth in the promised land. She don't fake smile, she makes them real neck. Every photo tells how love can feel, but test her patience, come with hate. She'll eat you raw, clean her plate. Moosh, mushy, moosh, moosh, moosh. Camera flash, kindness in the frame. Moosh, mushy, moosh, moosh, moosh. If you rule, that's a risky game. Serbian chill, purple thrill. Egg much more less peace, but she bites for real. That moosh, mushy, moosh, moosh, moosh. All night long, hands in the air, that funky song. Yeah. Rolling through Belgrade, light just right there. She edits kindness into every night. Photographer, dreamer, vibe set queen. Purple elephant rolling clean. She feeds the soul, not the hype, but cross her line, you the next type. No filter for fools, no love for fake. Only real hearts make the frame she'll take. Moosh, mushy, moosh, moosh, moosh. Every click's a vibe, every shot a truth. She's the root, feeds the real, that's the mush mula meal. Moosh, mushy, moosh, moosh, moosh. Hands in the air, say it for the crew. Moosh, mushy, moosh, moosh, moosh. Good souls rise, the root get chewed, yeah. Purple elephant rolling free. Photographer queen of the funk fam tree. Moosh, mushy, moosh, moosh, moosh. Serbia strong. Mush mula love that eternal song. Smile. Be kind. Or end up in the stool. Smile. Be kind. Or end up in the stool.
Everybody loves the Rasta Spaceman. Hands up, hands up. From the classroom to the cosmos. You already know who it is. Baseline humming, engines warm, green gold glow in the norm. OG vibes, future calm, sound system, lift the storm. Everybody loves the Rasta Spaceman. From the stars to the schoolyard, yes we can. Mandolin strings and a cyberpunk jam, teaching kids flying ships, real is planned. Everybody loves the Rasta Spaceman. Uncle Funk roots with a future scan. Star citizen, mogul, peaceful hand. High orbit, heart, grounded stands. Grounded stands. frequency tuned just right. Kindness is harder than a drop at night. Everybody loves a Rasta spaceman. Peace in his words, stars in his plans. From OG machine days with the fam to galaxies on with a steady hand. Everybody loves a Rasta spaceman. Bass so thick, make the whole room land. If you don't yet, you about to understand. Good people win, that's the program. Mandolin echo through vacuum space. Old world strings, future plays. Kids learn dreams don't have a ceiling. Ships take off when belief starts building. Boys, count it up. 3, 2, 1. Everybody loves a Rasta spaceman. But the vibes only in the stellar clan. Teacher by day, starship commander by hand. Proof you can be kind and still expand. Everybody loves the Rasta spaceman. OG hard with a next game plan. When the bass hits heavy and the lights go red, that's a real one dancing instead. Spaceman, Rasta, spaceman. Take yo.
Libra.
Syncopation calling. Loco broccoli bro, 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 loco broccoli, loco broccoli bro, loco broccoli bro, loco broccoli bro, loco broccoli bro. Chopping, coming. Broccoli, bro, loco, broccoli. Broccoli, bro. Rhyme, loco. Broccoli, bro. Rhyme, loco.
I do. Hi, I'm Andrew, Vision Lead for Operation Safe Place Defense, and this is our Katsu Yuki Collection presentation.
My time has come. You must fight. You must find her!
Operation Safe Place Defense at its core has a story, this rich lore that focuses on how three different main characters deal with loss and grief. And it's a callback to those of us making the game, to how we've dealt with loss and grief ourselves. Everything from failure, financial failure, relationship failure, betrayal, how we deal with those things. And in the story you'll see Lucille deals with things very gracefully, and she's very kind, and those who have a soul tie with Lucille, they become the children of the light. They're very merciful. You know, they're kind. They've converted their grief into kindness and helpfulness. And then you've got Haptal Matin, who will be the mint after Katsu Yuki. But the way he deals with things is to build. He rebuilds. He deals with the loss and the grief of the things that happen in our lore by rebuilding an entire universe. He rebuilds the world. He builds the citadel that you'll get to enjoy. But Katsu Yuki, he doesn't end his stages of grief with acceptance. He ends his stages of grief with wrath. Because some people, and I don't know, maybe it's all of us, sometimes we don't want reconciliation. Sometimes we don't want to deal with the thing. If there was injustice, we want justice. We want to see what is fair and right, and these things that we don't always see in the world, we want to see these things come to pass. And that is really what this mint is about. It's where Katsu Yuki deals with pain and grief and loss by refusing to accept that any of this is okay. This is his response. And from him breaking, we have the Wrathborn, and those are the people in our world of Aethera who resonate with that hunger for justice, that hunger for retribution, and go through whatever it takes to get that retribution.
They took our names. They took our blood. They took our children. Home's gone, done, done. Crew
forgets. We remember.
Investing. Today, we're going to basically tear up the old playbook. We're going to explore a really powerful new way to think about valuing complex digital systems, and it's one that looks way beyond the day-to-day noise of the market.
So, to get to the right answer, you first have to realize that most of us start by asking the completely wrong questions. Seriously, most investment decisions kick off from a perspective that's, well, kind of flawed and misses the entire point.
And this is question number one. The one that traps almost everybody. Will the price go up? We're all conditioned to chase those short-term gains, to zero in on that immediate win. But you know what? That's a really dangerous game.
Okay, so if we manage to get past that first question, where do we go next? Right here. Timing. Am I early enough? This whole mindset frames investing like it's some kind of race, a frantic scramble to get in before everybody else catches on.
And then, at the end of the day, it all just gets boiled down to a simple, cold calculation of potential profit. What's the 10x, the 100x? It's such a narrow focus on the multiple, and it completely ignores where real lasting value actually comes from.
But what if I told you that the most successful investors, I'm talking about the ones who consistently win for decades, not just for one hot market cycle, they ask a totally different question, a question that cuts right to the heart of how value is created.
And here it is. This is the question that changes everything. What kind of system is this becoming? See how the focus just completely shifts? It moves from the asset itself to the world it lives in, from those temporary price swings to the system's long-term evolution.
This quote just nails it. The day-to-day price action, that's just noise. It's a distraction. But the underlying structure, the actual architecture of the system, that is what determines its fate in the long run. That is its destiny.
So, what does that actually mean to invest in a system structure? Well, it all starts with a really important distinction. You have to understand the difference between just buying a speculative asset versus acquiring a real position inside a living, breathing economy.
So on this slide, you can see the two approaches, right? Side by side. On the left, you've got your typical asset just riding the roller coaster of hype and market cycles. But on the right, you have a position within an economy. Think of it like a tree with deep roots. It doesn't just fluctuate, it actually grows as its population grows, and that allows value to truly compound over time.
Now here's where it gets really interesting. How is that value actually created? Well, it's not manufactured with marketing or slick promotions. Nope. It comes from a much more fundamental, much more stable force.
The foundation for this whole system is a constant, a fixed, unchangeable supply of core assets. You can think of these like digital plots of land or special licenses or maybe even citizenship rights. The key is they're established early and the number never ever increases.
Okay, so you have that constant. And against that constant, you introduce a really powerful variable, a growing population. New participants all entering the system, all needing to interact with it in some way.
And the result of that simple imbalance is exponential pressure. As more and more people pour in, they all start competing for the exact same limited number of essential assets. The demand doesn't just go up, it actually multiplies.
You know, this isn't some strange new kind of financial engineering. It's a principle that's been borrowed straight from urban economics. I mean, think about it. A city doesn't need hype to become valuable, does it? It just needs a growing population competing for a fixed amount of space. At that point, value becomes almost inevitable.
So this structure, it doesn't just create value out of thin air. It creates a massive, irreversible advantage for the people who get involved early. Let's break down exactly what that advantage looks like.
There are really two distinct phases here. First up is the positioning phase. This is kind of the calm before the storm. Competition is low, prices are reasonable, and you can build your position without a lot of stress. But then, as that population grows, the system hits the competitive phase. And suddenly, scarcity is real, demand is driven by actual need, and that easy window of opportunity? It's closed. For good.
So this leads to three huge structural advantages. First, the entry advantage. You get in before all that population pressure builds up. Second, the quantity advantage. You can actually get multiple core assets without having to fight for them. And finally, the position advantage. You end up holding the very things that all the latecomers need to function and progress in the system. See, these aren't speculative advantages. They're literally built into the design.
So what you have to realize is this approach completely rewires the whole investment thesis. We're moving away from just pure speculation and toward a deep, structural analysis of the system itself.
We're just no longer obsessed with the daily price chart of some token. That's only the tip of the iceberg, right? It's the symptom. The real value, the cause, lies deep beneath the surface, in the actual structure of the system.
Instead, we start asking about the inevitable outcome of the system's design. What has to happen when you funnel a growing population into an environment with fixed, essential resources? At that point, value doesn't need to be argued about or promoted. It just becomes obvious.
And that, right there, is the ultimate takeaway from this whole framework. The real opportunity isn't just about buying stuff. It's about recognizing a fundamental shift in how value gets created, understanding its logical conclusion, and then positioning yourself for that inevitable outcome. It's about seeing the destiny that's baked right into the design.
EB, you're listening to The Funk Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Funk Show.
I think it's time to get to the funky hour.
Let's down low, let the rhythm go. Bounce with the tribe, let the energy grow. This the coolest crew on arena, yo. Sweat drips, bass kicks, nobody slow. Feel that fire in your torso. We don't sleep, we overflow. Vibes so sick, they glow. Funk in my feet, pulse in my chest. No stress, no rest. We're blessed, say less. Hands up high, ride that flow. Countdown now, here we go.
You know what time it is? It is Funk O'Clock.
You're listening to The Funky Show. Welcome.
Dus ik Rafiki, welkom bij die Funk Show.
Yo, this is Rob Murray and you're tuned into The Funk Show.
Pump, 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 pump. Let the system jump. Bass go home. Now move that rump. Yeah, this the funk. Welcome to the Funk Show. We bring that club crunch.
We rock, we party, we party, but most of all, we funk together.
Like glitter in a storm of sound. Hype so high, we off the ground. B.O.I. signs all around. Coolest crew, let's break it down. No shade, just lights. No rules, just rides. We vibe all night. You feeling it? Aight. Let it simmer, let it roll. Funk's not dead, it's Soul Patrol. One more time for the ones who know. You don't join us, you just blow.
This is Mikaya on Fire, and welcome to The Funk Show.
Soul's always on here. Welcome to The Funk Show.
Hi, so you're tuned into The Funk Show.
This is Mr. Sadi.
and now I am listening the funk show and my mom is slapping me. Let's go.
It is Funk O'Clock.
Crank it up to max. Glow sticks flash. No looking back. Full attack. We ride the track. Now scream funk's back.
Join us on The Funk Show, same time, every single day.
Welcome to the funk show.
Where groove never quits.
See you there.
That's also is on saying, where groove never quits. Day 302. Yeah. Don't touch that mouse. Yes. Guess I better get a thingy. The thingy is over here. You push this button around. You see? What do you mean, pale face? What was I even doing? I was working on a newer tune for what? See, Blaze is doing his thing again where I can't see anything. Okay, so everyone's got an invite thingy for the meeting tonight at 9. All right. Le nice. That's French for nice, by the way. Okay, let me see who's able to help Grumple Funk on stage. Let's see over here. Stage, Linky, Poo, Jabber, Mouth, Stinky Bum. Simon didn't get an invite. What? Who do we fire? Did you get an invite last week? Let me see it. Maybe it'll send out a reminder mail or something. Please hold. Calendly. No, not Calendly. Calendar. Google Calendar. Okay, Kelvin. What's new in the zoo? Hopefully it's not poo. Well, poo is good. I mean, if you can't poo, you can die from not pooing, you know? It's just stupid. Okay, it's Sunday. No, I don't see it. No. I don't see it. Oh, why don't I see it? Oh, there we go. I see it. What? What? No, man. I don't see the event with all the people in the event. Someone changed something here, that's why. Oh, B's in the lobby. Hello, B.
Hey, Unc. How are you?
Hello. Hello.
Did you get more sleep?
No.
Oh. So
Well,
Simon has the invite now. Kev sent it to him.
Okay. Yes, but I'm supposed to see a event thingy that contains all the people that are there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see that. So I'm not invited to that particular meeting. So I don't know what is going on. Oh man. You know, B, I can't wait until AI takes over everything, and then I'll have like earphones in and it just says breathe in, breathe out, breathe in.
You won't
breathe
have
out.
to, because AI will connect to your brain, and without any messages or any communication, it will happen.
Oh yeah, it'll just breathe for you.
Yeah.
Hey, PD.
You won't even be able to think for yourself.
Yeah, no confirmation thingy to click. It's in your choice. Have you got like a gazillion email thingies? With like all the names there for the Sunday thing. Let's see here.
Yeah, the event should be in our calendars each week now.
Yeah, it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. Didn't get it by email through, only direct to WhatsApp. No. We need a new strategy. But okay, if people confirmed stuff from CHSC, usually I get all these emails saying people confirming that they're going to be there, but I've got nothing. Calendars, but notifications are not set as default.
Yeah, I think
the
that's the issue. So it's in my calendar each week, but you don't get a new email the day of or the day before.
Yeah, so maybe need to send out a reminder. Yeah. My plate is a bit full, boo. So I built a mini citadel from scratch.
Oh, exciting.
It is quite. I've got like an AI buddy to help me now. So now I've got another way everything breaks.
Oh, okay.
Which is great, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like people underestimate the importance of stuff just breaking the whole time.
I mean, it's not ideal.
Well.
But what are you, Unc? You are an overcomer.
I am an overcomer.
Through and through, exactly.
Yes. General Care says fixing is the fun bit, because I mean, why would I want to be creating when I could sit for 2 days nonstop trying to find a problem that is the most unlikely, and I've narrowed it down to a particular area, and it's like the most unlikely. There's no way without, like, it's actually been 3 days of elimination, in 70,000 different possibilities. Petey, still developing the same things, just with more stuff and things. And whatchamacallits and squidgy guacas.
And thingies. Lots of thingies.
Thingies. Doohickeys. Huh? Did you ever do the hickey thing at school? B?
I may or may not have.
Oh, a hickey chicky.
Hickey chicky.
My 16th birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. My 16th birthday party. What is this? OSP? Yeah, it's the Micro Citadel. Look at it. It already looks like a Web3 game. Can you see?
Yeah. Look at that sky. Those clouds are insane.
Oh, pretty, yeah?
I don't know about pretty, moody. I love it.
Well, goth chicks are pretty, so
Yeah.
moody can be pretty.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so my 16th birthday, I had an open party. So we were busy moving house. So my parents timed it so that my 16th birthday was in a completely empty house.
Mm-hmm.
And our house was, look, I don't have Buckleg Betty anymore.
Oh, who's this?
Robo Babe.
Robo
androgynous woman.
Look at those shoulders.
Yeah, let's go. She's wearing some gear,
Yeah.
She can jump nice and high. Whee! Anyway, so the price of admission was either, as we do at 16, bubblegum swap for the girls. So any girls, whether they had a boyfriend or not, bubblegum swap, or they got to give me a hickey.
No way. That was the entry.
Yeah.
Who came up with that?
I can't remember. One of my friends started some kind of rumor at school, as is the custom, and so my 16th, our house was literally down the road from the school. So we said, okay, it's an open party, just bring your own stuff, and the dudes have to bring a speaker.
Okay.
like for sound, and then everybody brought like a speaker, and AC/DC's Thunderstruck had come out like a month or two before that. So just about everybody in high school came.
Awesome. I mean, it's easy because it's down the road.
Yes. And it was so disruptive that 2 police vans had to park in the road.
Wow. As in loud or just crazy amounts of people?
That was loud and crazy. I mean, there were kids standing outside because it's on this main road. The house is right on the main road in town, down the road from school. So it was very funny. But man, I tell you, like, I got so you know what a bubblegum swap is, eh?
Yeah.
Like a open mouth kiss. So a French kiss. Yeah. So I got many French kisses. So swap bubblegum with half the school. The dudes all brought speakers, which we set up in some kind of one of my friends was the school sound guy, so he
Mhm.
daisy chained them all around the house. All the
Awesome.
neighbors were warned, of course. And and then most of the night we were listening to AC/DC on repeat,
Mhm. As you do.
as one does.
Mhm.
And yeah, mostly it was just like, the house was completely empty except for mattresses everywhere, so
Mhm.
there was a lot of teenagering going on there.
Yes, I can imagine.
But it's quite a fun 16th birthday.
Wow.
So I'm busy with many things here out in the wasteland outside. Can you see?
Mm.
Oh, I broke something up there. Look at those things flying out of the. Can you see?
Yeah.
They're flying through the dome, and those buildings are also popping out, peeking out of the dome. Makes only beats. Oh, fancy OGness happening here, over here. All right, so let's have a look. All right, so we've got. I need to crank up the light on this thing. It's too dank. It's very moody. It's a bit of too much goth chicory going on here. Anyway, it's got a bit of a light in front, but the light needs to be a bit more lightish. See, so there's like a proper entrance now with these massive turrets that defend the ramp area from the things that come from back there.
Mhm.
Man, it's so dark you can't see nothing. Anyway, and then heading into the micro citadel.
So is this still the entrance to Slumlana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just rebuilt
Nice.
everything.
Yeah, nice.
See.
Mhm.
So,
Is this the bit? I think you showed a little bit of this. Was it last night? Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
Mhm,
Maybe.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look there. Now I've got a sign up that says Slumlana processing. So when you arrive, so you won't be able to enter. Still working on that. Was supposed to be up there, and all my mushrooms got yeeted for some reason. Need some lights in here, but you'd have to come in here. Then it checks to see if you've got your Slumlana pass.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it doesn't let you in.
How
Then
would it recognize that?
it has to be in your inventory.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. And then, it's so dark. All my lights and stuff are gone. What happened to all my lights? Where am I even? Anyway, okay.
Have you
There we
got
go.
mushrooms in this one?
Yeah, all my mushrooms disappeared. I'll put them back in now tonight.
We definitely need those back.
Yeah. There's a bunch of things missing and some new stuff in. So so I had to build it from scratch. You see, like the houses are missing.
Yeah.
Senior choice gifted a sub. Oh, nice. See, that's inside that house. So I managed to bring that with, but all the other stuff.
Mhm.
You see how high we can jump? No, not high enough. Yeah. Then I started working with this new section over here. So see, so all of this is like Slumlana, well, micro Slumlana, so that you guys can play around without your computers breaking. So what I've
Yay! That's
done now is,
important.
yes, is sorry, it'll all have a lot more light when I'm done. I don't want to be this indistinguishable, but it's feeling nice and cyberpunky.
It is definitely.
Can go up some stairs. Some assets I wanted to grab, but like our PayPal thingy has been deactivated. Can you believe it? PayPal.
What?
Yeah.
That's no
Saw a
good.
message from Rob. There's like our asset money is in there, man. For these things. Ugh, that's just a pain. Excuse me.
It'll all work itself out.
It'll all work itself
It
out.
always does.
Yes. So, look at that cool building up there.
Mm.
You can't
I
really
love all the
appreciate it.
colors as well.
Yeah, it's coming on now,
Yeah.
because that's the idea. I want it to be very cyberpunky here on the outskirts, which are the skirts that are outside.
Uh-huh.
And then and look at that massive building in the middle there.
Ooh. What is it?
Midnight. PayPal got angry at us for something because why did PayPal got angry at us because I think it was a personal PayPal that we had connected to the shop or something. Can't remember. We bungled something, but so they're gonna hold that money in there for like 180 days before we can get it out.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, this building's too big.
What is that? What was that building in the middle? What is it?
Well, I just wanted it to simulate the central spire in a way. I was just messing around, but it's too big. I mean, it's already impressive at normal scale. Sub. Okay. You know that song by the Nostrils of Damas?
Which one exactly?
B is awesome. B is awesome. B is awesome.
Yeah, we all have to secure our wallets.
What? Did somebody get... oh, yeah, pillow.
Pillow, yeah.
Yeah, man, we, as fast as we can, building our thingamalamadjamalamalamani that saves people from... Once you're in the ecosystem, we're gonna have you breathing into something. It's gonna check your eyeball for every transaction. It's gonna...
Yeah.
You gotta put your hands flat up against the window. Elon said wag me, so it's all good.
As long as we have him on our side. I mean, does he even know what's going on with the Citadel?
That would be cool. Well, I mean, is he a tail? I'm not even going to explain that one. Let you guys try and pick it up. Pete, do you catch that? Do you get...
I did catch it.
Oh.
Mm.
You're very clever. I
I
didn't
try.
realize posh people were so clever.
I mean, I only have a posh voice. I'm not posh in any other sense.
Aren't you supposed to be vacuous and shallow? You're letting your people down.
My people. I'm lucky that my drones would follow me even if I changed everything.
The drones.
My people, yes.
Yes.
Love it.
So I'm looking forward to seeing, like, as you guys and girls all become more and more celebritized in the ecosystem. I'm really looking forward to seeing like how these little subcultures and clans and like the fun things turn out.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be awesome.
I think hilarity will ensue.
Yeah. There will be different vibes in different places.
Yeah, the peoples, the colonies, the legions.
Everyone's asking if we can find Worry's song.
I already uploaded it to Discord
On
when you
Discord.
guys were, yeah.
Do you know what it was
And
called?
Kath's song. Van or Doof Doof, I think.
Okay.
Probably needs a new, I don't know.
How long did it take you to build this mini one?
Well, it's been like 3 days, almost non-stop. But luckily a lot of the work's done. Like I already had done most of the work on this one here. And obviously this one here. And that section there, so I mean, I spent 2 full days on this damn section that no one will even care about. but it's got a lot of the elements and the look and the feel that I'm after for Slumlana.
Yeah.
Yeah, real devs dev when they're asleep, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you're dreaming about these things when you're semi-conscious.
I don't.
No?
I dream
How do
about
you know? How do you know this?
the ministries. Yes, I remember all my dreams so vividly.
Do
Sometimes I
you?
don't know if I'm sleeping or not. I'm the most insane lucid dreamer and dreamy dreamer. It's like my imagination is like blessing and curse.
I mean, that's why you're a world builder.
Yes. I build the world in real life. Midnight Cast Lady doesn't like lucid dreams. Yeah, for a while. So when I made this covenant, I was like committed to the first 7 years, especially the first 3 years. I wanted to spend more time in prayer than I did with man, so there was like some days upwards of 12 hours of prayer and meditation. No exaggeration. It's just me in that caravan. Mandy would, at lunchtime, she would come. She was renting a place in town, and and then the rest of the time I was just walking, meditating, praying. I'm like super disciplined spiritually. Like I love it so much. Worship, that kind of thing. Anyway, and there was a point where I thought I couldn't tell whether I was sleeping or awake.
Oh wow.
My dreams are so vivid. Like,
that's amazing. I'm always impressed by people who remember their dreams.
Well, it fit like, okay, so my friend has got this theory, right? So he says the hippocampus is trainable. General Kev wants to spend 23 hours of his day in the digital civilization, just come into real life to cook and eat. Well, you'd actually be cooking and eating in real life in the digital civilization.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be virtual reality, yeah. Well, it's augmented reality, sorry. Yeah, augmented reality. Anyway, so my friend's theory about whether or not you can remember your dreams. He says, Simon, this is going to be a separate download. And it's only going to be for people with, so where the current Epic game is free, this one is only going to be for people with a specific pass. So obviously, you people, you'll need a Slumlana or a Funklana or one of the CTL packs. And it'll be on the Zola launcher more than likely, that desktop launcher that we started off with. Anyway, so it was very interesting. So my friend said, he's like very, very spiritual. So his theories are awesome. So he reckons that the hippocampus is trained to delete certain information. It's like, otherwise we take in all the information in one go. You look and you see a lot more than you focused on, right?
Yeah.
So you've got to delete certain amounts of information so that you don't go crazy.
Yeah.
So he reckons that we delete our dreams as well. It's actually things that we can see because we're seeing things that are not. Gives like our hard drives are only so big. Sorry, buddy. you asked for this to run around.
Do you know what we need? We need an infusion system for our brains.
Oh, you mean our brain hard drive? I thought you were complaining about this.
No, our brain.
Yeah. So it says, yeah, exactly. Our hard drive's only so big. Because what the hell, man, the center of this worldy thingy is off to make me punch you in the face hole, bro. Anyway, so he says, now in some cases, people who train the hippocampus without limit, the senior choice is the hippopotamus goes to the campus for hippos, because that's the name, you got it, the hippocampus. Yeah. So we train our hippocampus to delete anything imaginative and impractical. So whether intentional or unintentional, we get told, not to, that your imaginary friend is not real, stuff like that. And a lot of the times those things are real,
Yeah.
So in my case, I used to like live at the library. There was no hampering of my hippo.
That imagination just carries on, no matter what the reality is.
Yes, and at one point, I was actually looking at people, and then seeing like color around them, and then I knew if I told anybody that they would either tell me I'm crazy or whatever. So I just didn't care. I just didn't tell anybody, and I just was hoping I could make the jump. What was I saying now? So I just lived in my own world, looking at people like with some kind of imaginative lucid psychometric. Nothing psychedelic, sorry boys and girls, but pretty much see, I like this downstairs here, and I'm on. See, my plan is, see down here, my
So
plan,
the
yes,
on Blaze, the screen's not changing.
yeah. Oh, on Blaze it's not changing.
No,
Nah.
it was, and then it stopped.
Blaze. Okay, so Senior Choice says he sees it. Can you? Is it? It
Yeah, it's
seems
fine now.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's it. Okay. Let me see. Maybe I'm gonna have to throw in some light. Okay, so what I'm working on is the potential for Slumlana to become an underbelly. So that would be, so you up here you've got like an entrance, you know. Let me just have a look here. Anyway, long story short, so I just didn't delete any of the information. I just accepted it as real. So my dreams are so vivid because I believe they're all real. Everything in my dreams happening somewhere.
Yeah.
So I take a closer look. Then you get to a point where you realize you're dreaming. You know, so you realize, okay, I'm asleep right now. Just place so epic when you start running around in it. I've made my little dude run faster and jump a little bit higher. Doink, doink.
Why not?
Some kind of post-processing volume problem now again with all my lights. Come on. Stupid racists. Banta pudu poopy poop nostrils skinama from cinnamon cinnamon. Yes. The poo on the slide. Yeah. That happened somewhere, I'm telling you. Somewhere in some reality. My dreams are so vivid, it's so crazy. Sometimes I wake up laughing.
When I first read what Senior Choice wrote, I thought it said that dream you had with poo on the side, and then I saw slime.
Yeah, that was a vivid dream, and I mean I remembered it like verbatim. Still do. Let's see. It's getting more and more awesome, which is French for awesome.
Definitely looking good.
See, now I'm thinking that down here in the underbelly, do we want the Slumlana to just be a ring, or shall we make it a seedy underbelly underneath things, and you know?
Yeah, underneath stuff. So like it's like a maze and you have to find your way in or out.
Yeah, because everybody likes getting lost in the slums.
Yeah,
Stinky.
exactly. Like sewers. Like you don't know which way to go, and then if you go this way, this happens.
And the more we hang out with the people on pump.fun, the lower we want to put them.
Yeah.
Bunch of jeets. Zerg. Did you see my Zerg post?
Big snakes in the
yes. Down there. Like eating people.
Yeah.
Now, why did I do that? That was such a poop nostril move. Fine. I'll just do extra work, because why not do extra work, you know? because that's all people want to do. See, now I'm having an anxiety attack because I want to do other stuff, not this.
There's always
I wanna
so
be-
much to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm busy in here. I want to be busy out there. Skinema from a cinnamon. I'm just going to eat this. Don't compute references, just eat this. Oh, seems so important what I just eat there. These constructors are awesome. I'm going to show you what they do in a moment.
Yeah, midnight. That would be cool. Roaches with green slime coming out of their mouth. Yeah,
What?
that would be cool.
Something for cats to eat. Midnight canoe lady and her snacky poos. Amy's snack collection. Man, I've got so much stuff that I have to do out here still. Just enough now, please. Why did I have to go and do all of this now? I mean, I didn't. We didn't need to do this. It's like I just made myself so anxious. Skinema from a cinnamon. Yeah. So this is called a constructor. So it's got a blueprint system where when you move it, it changes, it randomizes how everything is chucked together. It's cool, eh? Like hookah chaka, hookah chaka chaka, huku. See, now it's completely different. Hookah chaka. I wish that was true, man. And it's done, it's done. Unfortunately, it's not always so true. Who got a chakra? Somewhere in here, it's a blueprint. Well, first things first. Let's go and have let's see how much of that we can bring into the underbelly. I just got a feeling I've been working on that for nothing, but nothing's for nothing, you know?
No, exactly. You always figure out what you need or what you can take away or what you can improve on.
Days and days and days. I mean, if all I got out of it was the ability to make a Slumlana sign, to get my Slumlana processing. Jeez, I've got to find where my lights are. Something is cooked to my lights. I think it's some nasty post-processing. Really. Look how nice this is at the bottom. It's the end of the end as we end it. Dude, that's not the bottom. What's now? What? Are you on something? Well, I mean, that's a different question. No? Skinema from a cinnamon. Jeez. Okay. Let's go. No, I'm going to make another plan with that. New Vary song delivered to your Discord, Funk. All right. New Vanner song. Okay. Let's have a look. Video file. There we go.
There's a glow in the wires tonight. Not every light is chasing hype. In the middle of the endless scroll, there's a steady beating soul. Blonde hair in the city glow, blue eyes saying let's just grow. Came and saying hey, I'm new, show me what I'm meant to do. From broken links to wireless keys, late night screens and frequencies. He keeps pushing through the static rain, turning glitches into games.
Oopsie, Unreal Engine. Oopsie daisy.
You're one of the good ones. Light it up, light it up. One of the good ones.
Ah, sorry, we can't listen to music while I'm in Unreal Engine. Did you hear it was struggling there, B? Oh, B's muted. She's buzzed off to the loo. Having a tinkle. Yeah, it's flinching hard, yeah. Yeah. Richie Rich. I used to read those comics when I was a kid. I was so jealous. I wanted to be Richie Rich. I was like, man, I want to be Richie Rich. Oh, man. That's gonna need a ramp. I gotta figure out, is this a post-processing problem? Because I don't see any street lamps. My street lamps are not working. So let's have a look at post.
Your lamps are not lamping.
They're not lamping. They're lampooning maybe, but they're not lamping. Okay, so could be a skylight of some sort. Let's first check here.
By the way, you're not sharing your screen at the moment.
Oh. There we go.
Fine.
Fine. Okay, so the post-processing volume does make it nice and moody. Tra-la-la-la-la, moody. But there must be a skylight or something. For some reason, there you are. Let me see here. Jeez. Okay. Tralalini. Come on, man. What did I click now? Stupid face head, poop nostril, poopy nose. Post. Oh. Dude, come on. Okay, so it's this one here. B, have we considered potentially not making a game and rather just creating ruggy collections?
We have been left with no choice.
Nobody's still here.
There is no choice. We have to do this. We are doing this. We will do this, and we will succeed.
So we're like budgies with no teeth. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, maybe.
You know, budgie with no teeth. Succeed.
Yeah.
Go and chew the seed. Tiruna in the lobby. What? Okay. Now what is going on now? It is so red. What's going on with my lights, man? My lights are broken. My lights are broken. My broken lights. My lights are broken. I mean, my lights are even gone. What's going on? Did I delete
Disappeared
something?
completely.
Yes.
Oh,
My like all my
I was like,
dynamic
are you
lights.
actually looking for them or have they gone?
What the? What? Oh, my lights are broken. Okay, let me just try and see what's going on here. Diruna in the lobby. Okay, there's a light. Is that the light or is that a light? My lights are broken. My lights are broken. Where's my lights, man? I had like lamps. My lights are broken. Completely broken. Okay, those lights are coming on. Where's all my dynamic lights that I've spent like that light is supposed to shine a light thingy here. Oh, my lights are broken.
Did you take them off for some reason before because you had to put something else on, or
No, there they are.
they are there?
It's that shucks, it's my
Yeah.
fancy clouds that was doing this.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little racist. So now it's all moody and nightimey. That looks kind of crazy, eh? It looks a little crazy, I say. Do you know what you're doing here, man?
You're not sharing at the moment.
What?
You were?
Why not?
Just the last few seconds.
Oh? What? My lights are broken. Now, why have I got bloom? Now I've got like shiny backlight issues. Doink. My lights are broken. Okay, see now my lights are working. Look at I've got a big torch in front of me now. See?
Yeah.
I gave us a torch, a glowy torch. Ugh. Fine, you should leave us then. What the heck? What am I running in? My lights are broken. Your lights are broken. See, now I'm down here in the dank. And I got it. What? What's going? Why's my torch? What? What is this? It's like on my left now. Oh, my lights are broken. Now there's some weird bloom effect on the lights.
Is your torch supposed to be in front of you and not behind
This,
you?
yeah, this is supposed to be seen. It can be in front of me as long as I only run in that direction.
Yeah. So limiting.
Richie Rich, tra-la-la. Hey, Richie Rich, la-la. Richie Rich, are you new in these parts? My lights are broken. Okay, so now I need to retain my lights and have sexy clouds. Why are these two things mutually exclusive? And there's Miss Aria. Hello, Miss Aria. Hello. Doing, 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 doing. Okay. What is it? Was it? Okay, so the bloom effect is on that building. Over here, it's kind of looking good, goodish. No. My lights are broken. My lights are broken. Unreal Engine, what are you doing? Was it me?
It's like you've got it on back to front.
Everything is broken. It's all broken. Tralili broken. Okay, let's have a look here. Not undo clicking on elements. All right. Now, yes, my moody lights and stuff again. So what seems to be the problem, officer? Let's have a look. Oh, my lights are broken. Shout out to Miss Aria. Let's take a moment to follow Miss Aria, who is live now, currently streaming Fortnite to 12 viewers. Hey, Miss Aria. La 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 la. Oh, excuse me, B. Usually I've got, better manners. That's not true. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so is it the exponential height fog? Let's have a look here. No, it's not the exponential height fog. I like the exponential height fog. It needs to be foggy, right? Well, that's dramatic. All right, there's the toast processing. I still don't have. Okay, it's foggy down there, which is nice.
Yeah, the fogginess is great.
Yeah, I like it when it's foggy down there.
Mm.
Let's see. Are these lights working? Some kind of light action, yeah. There's some kind of bloom effect now. Man. Oh, my lights are broken. And now I go outside into the dark and it's just purely dark. My lights are broken. That's the Fortnite theme solo leveling. Wow. Love solo leveling. It's so cool. Yeah, look,
What
now
is
you can
that?
even see my fancy pants hologram that I made you.
What is solo leveling?
Solo leveling. It's an anime thingy. It's so good. So good. So good. Okay. Let's yeetus that. Let's see what's going on in this thing over here. Freaking bloom. I don't know where the bloom's coming from. Gonna whack at post-processing volume. I'm just gonna save it because it's the Christian thing to do, Like, you can't be a Christian and not save your work because Jesus saves.
Make sure you save and save again.
Hallelujah.
This
9
is the
minutes.
9-minute, yeah, countdown.
9?
9?
Makes only Pete hit me with a wow. Oh, my lights are broken. Oh, now I've got to find what's giving this bloom. So the bloom is the glowiness of the lights.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun. See, so now we've got that nice light at the top there, but it's like so bright. But I'll figure it out now. There's some kind of global illumination going on here. Slumlana processing. See how ugly that is now.
It was nice when it was dark and moody, but you need a little bit more light, don't you?
No.
No?
You sound like Rob. Rob's like, we need to be able to see where you're going. I'm like, why? Look at the stuff hovering off the ground. Come on.
Because people want to see where they're going. Funk.
That was scary. Robbie's talked about and he appears.
Yeah, no, he does that. Or if you play the Blaze tune and you check him out.
Yes,
Hello.
you won't miss out on the Blaze tune being played.
Exactly.
Hey, Rob.
How's it, the bee?
Good, thank you. And how are you?
You know, Gary
Rob, Rob broke PayPal. 3 months, Rob.
Yes, Steve. I don't know.
They're going to hold on to that money for 3 months.
I'm trying to find someone to talk to, but not, yeah.
It's because we connected a personal account to the Shopify's or whatever that.
No. It's a business. It's a Vanguard account.
Oh, it's the Vanguard account. What in the name of stupidity then are they doing?
I don't know. And trying to talk to someone.
Their future? What the hell, man? Why is everybody scamming the whole time? What is this? Oh well, let me just stop working on that. Some of the lowest costs in the industry. What is that? Vanguard. Been around for a long time. Is that? Well, Rob just happened to like the word Vanguard, even though it's like the most evil company on earth, and so we're called Vanguard Vision Studios. Rob doesn't care what anybody else calls their companies. If we want to call it something, we call it that. McDonald's. We don't care. I'm like, why don't we just call it BlackRock and roll?
BlackRock, yeah. I mean, if another Vanguard company is kind of worth over $10 trillion worth of assets, I mean, they can't be that bad, surely. I mean, if you had $10 trillion, you know.
$10 trillion. So if we name ourselves McDonald's, will we have McDonald's money?
Well, those people need to understand the definition of the word Vanguard.
They do. We're in the front.
You're in the front. You're in the action. You're taking bullets to the face, shrapnel to the face.
Yeah. You're not like the dudes who are in the rear guard.
The stool pushers, yes, we are not.
Also known as the gentleman. Let me see. I made a new tune for Bronze Eagles. Well, I'm tired now. I don't want to play music. I'm angry at everything. Because my lights are broken. My lights are broken.
But who broke the lights, though?
Me.
Why did you break the lights?
I don't know what I did. Look, there's Mandy having some wine. He's gonna drink and drink and drink. Watch it. Okay, let's see. Jack sent me something that I haven't watched yet. Okay, what is this? Citamax. I'm calling it the Citamax Toot. Let's see. So that's for during the meeting. Yeah, Mandy's still drinking. Look back at the screen and she's like throwing them back. That's enough now, lovey. Vino. Future. Oh man. Got like a painful dry patch of skin. Old man vibes here. Let me see. I've got some spray mooty stuff that I can put in. I couldn't see where the nozzle was, so I sprayed it like that way first, then that way. I think I got more of that spray into my lungs than onto my hand. I guess, yeah, let's jump into that meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Google Meets. What happens if people are vegetarian? Senior choice, Funky, can you get Bella back on the investors group? I don't even know what that means. In where? In where? I don't know what any of this means. Okay, admit a guest. Admit all. Let me see it. Oh, you mean WhatsApp? Skinema from a cinema, from a cinema. You can just send her the linky. Okay, how are we gonna do this now? No, man, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. Yeah. Okay. Share screen. Share screen. Future. Only admins can share the link. Okay, just give me a second. Things while I'm live give me anxiety attacks, which Joey usually waits until 5 minutes before I go live. Then he asks me for 800,000 things. Now I see Senior Choice is part of the Joey Club. Do you guys know that, number one, you got to stop underestimating my incompetence. And number two, I've only got one brain cell. Thank you. That's today's investor meeting.
Unc, you are muted on the meeting.
Yeah, I was just sharing all this stuff. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Right. I'm going to drop you guys here. So, Rob, are you in the other meeting?
Not yet. I don't think so. Please hold.
I'll see you there. Make this one full screen. Full spleen. Do like that. What? Hello? Hello, Twister. Twinkled Twister. No. OSPTD. How do I make Twisters? Where's your choice here? No choice but choice if you want. Yo. No, man. Oh, there we go. Make group admin. There you go, choice. You are group admin. Ta-da. Right. Admit 3 guests. Jacques. Admit all. Hi, everyone. How you doing? Fun and you?
Hey, Funky. Alhamdulillah. How about you?
Eid Mubarak.
Thank you, Funky. Eid Mubarak to you too and to all of the Funkites.
That means generous, huh? So people got to give us money.
Yes, this is a month to be generous and do good deeds and invest and get tax.
Yes. Let me see if everybody sees us and hears us nicely on all the things. Future. While the market has everything on discount. Yes. Jack. I know he's on stage.
Jaxi. Jaxi the mice hunter.
Okay. I don't know. Are we waiting? Are we just gonna go?
Everybody had DMs and calendar reminders and smoke signals.
Smoke signals. Okay. Yeah, I think we have to send out a fresh email every week as well. Okay, so quick update. A fan is so funny. We're looking at your stairs, dude, or something, or a plank or something. Are you in the toilet? It's like a toilet carpet. So how can I make some subs? Well, you just click on somebody and then click gift a sub. All right. So where are we? What is the date today? It's the 22nd. So 5th of March, we are Katsu Yuki Wiki. So let's see. Have I got a Katsu picture of some sort or something that I can share? Yeah, let me see. I just want to take this moment to talk about how I honestly I'm so like Google Meet is the worst. You can't share anything in here. You've got to like launch a thing and then share it. Whose idea was Google Meet? Day 302 of the Funk Show, and it's a little gamey. Yes. Let me see here. Let's put Katsu somewhere. Okay, so it's going to be in videos. Media Kit, Katsu, rotatey things. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So this will be quite cool to have on screen while I'm jabbering, you see. Zabadaboo, shada, boom. Boom. Ta-da. No, man. Loop the stuff. Off you go. There we go. Okay. This is Google Meet with limitations. It is like super limited, eh? Show my screen anyway, dude. Okay, so the Katsu Yuki Mint's the 5th of March. So for those of you doing the financial planning thing, what's quite wrath born. Okay, so you get something. There's 3 classes, basically, main classes. That's your healer, damage dealer, and tank. Oh. I hear a turtle sound, and I don't know where it is. Are they? Admit one guest. Unconfirmed user. Johannes Richards. There we go. Right, so in the gaming ecosystem, hello, Johannes Richards. So in the gaming ecosystem, in most, he said the second. Okay. Well, I'm going to say the fifth, and then if you guys get it early, but I guess you guys are going to want to be ready financially. Yeah. I don't know. He told me the fifth. So if it's the second, that's, I don't know. When did Joey now change it? Rob, I need some confirmation. Where is Joey? Is he? Joey?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Soon? Would you need more than soon, Funk?
Okay, has anybody got any confirmations on anything? He said the second. Okay. Right. So it's always been said the second. Okay. Okay. All right. Joey posted it was the second in WhatsApp yesterday. Okay, thank you, everybody. Right, so on the second, what time? It'll be an hour after I go live usually, or half an hour in, or something. SEI, SEI, but also with USD, I think. Dominique will be flying on the second. So how this works is, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Let me see if I can find the prices. Has he shared the prices anywhere? Let me see. Okay, so the cheapest one, what? Discord desktop. It doesn't go all the way up to my conversations. Right, so if I recall, the cheapest one is $5. Dag nabbit, man. So your choice, what are you sending me? Is the prices in there? $10 worth of phenomena.
This is the message that we all got from Joey Funky with the things that come with the pack.
Does it have prices?
It has Citadel, it has Turret, it's got access to Alpha, and it's got Line. So yeah.
Sorry, man, none of that is what I asked.
I'm assuming those are the prices that you're giving. I'm not sure. There are other prices I'm unaware of.
$10 worth of Citadel. What? Inside the $10 Katsu pack, there's a... Where's Joey? Okay, I'm just going to try and remember. Let me just see if I've got a direct chat with him. Rob, where was the convo about the prices? It was definitely in the Web3 chat. I just want to confirm that quick. Okay.
Is Joey coming on or not, Funk?
I don't know. I'm remember, I'm just dealing with my burnout, so my brain is absolutely fogged. Okay. Anyway, so let's just run through this.
I know on his demo website he had the pricing.
Yeah, I can't find that. I asked for that. But okay, it's fine. Funk. I was hoping he'd be here. Anyway, okay. So just to prep you guys. Okay, so if I no, I can't thumbsuck this. I'm just trying. Let me just find it. Okay, I'm just looking. Sorry, everyone. I'm gonna find it now. It's definitely in this conversation. What?
Funky Joy is joining us in 20 minutes.
None of this conversation makes sense. So it's 250, 150. Probably going to be 25. And, okay. All right. Sorry, I don't know what I know the most expensive one is 250. I know that it guarantees ultra exotics.
Yeah, Funk Joe's going to be here in what, Joyce? 20 minutes.
Yep,
so
he's going to speak about it and explain all of it.
Yeah,
okay.
I believe 10 was the cheapest.
Yeah,
yeah.
10,
so let him run with it. In 20, we can just run through. Twisted can update us on stuff. Thanks, Twisted. Appreciate you.
Okay. Well, there's 10, 25, 50, 100, and 250. So, I think then there's also rarity percentages in each pack. Okay, so he'll present it when he joins. Okay. Miss Aria's installing OSP defense. Okay. So what's quite major, then let me just get rid of Katsu for now. Let's pop over to I can't do that. Yeah, StreamYard's actually brilliant, eh? Like the way you can just add things on stage, and that's really good. Let me see if I can share this over here. So $5 is not the cheapest. It's $10. Cymatrix handing out the boots. Let's see who's over there. I must hand out some votey things. Okay. Sorry, everyone. I'm completely unprepared tonight. I thought we were going to be talking about Katsu, which we are in 20 minutes. Let me just go to the downloads here. So what I'm building out right now, and this is how it's going to work. Okay, sorry. I've got to open stuff, and then only once it's open, I can share it into this useless software, Google Meet. Okay. Now I share this. Yeah, StreamYard is... Why can't everything just be like StreamYard? Okay, so let's start off with this cool thing that Buddykins made over here. So the multiplayer testy run-aroundy thing that we're building. You're going to need... Yeah, it's not the same yard, yeah. So you're going to need to be able to play it, to even enter the Citadel. So you can probably run around outside it maybe. But to enter the Citadel, it's going to check your wallet to check if you've got a property. So it's just going to generate a little bit of buy pressure on those properties for people to be able to actually go in and themselves run around inside Slumlana and inside Funklana. Please hold. I seem to have misplaced the picture. Okay, there it is. So most of you have got a funky or a funket. So that will kind of be what it checks for. It'll check for the funky, the funket, the commercial property for Funkytown, and that's my goal. That's why I'm pushing so hard. I'm like really burned out, but I'm pushing so hard to have Slumlana and Funkytown and some of the other apartments. If I can, well, our PayPal issue now is thrown a real spanner in my plan for the Spire. I wanted the seat holders to actually experience a Spire apartment, but I'm still going to try and pull it off, where you can actually experience what a luxurious apartment feels like, what it feels like in Funkytown, what it feels like in Slumlana. So I'm excited about. You've seen the picture of this Funkytown. Buddy Kins did such a cool job with these. I love them. Bro, really? Let me try and find this music. Slumlana. That's so cool there. These people are busy. Look at these DJs running around like just destroying people's lives. Anyway, so yeah, so if you got a Slumlana apartment, which right now is really, really cheap, and the economics of owning property is going, you're really going to feel it with even this little demo. I'm building a micro version of the Citadel, because I realized that if I had to populate that massive version, you guys would only be able to play it in like 6 months. Only be able to run around in there in 6 months, unless even with me adding stuff. So I started from scratch 3 days ago on the current build that you were watching me with tonight, and it's still huge, but it's smaller, and you can experience like kind of a baby version of the different districts. And here, one of my goals, besides having you guys being able to run around in there, one of my goals is that you really feel the power of holding a property NFT, because large parts of the world are closed off to people who don't have those NFTs. So they can still run around outside, and they can still, when the game is ready, they'll be able to rent places, but ownership is access, and so that's part of the demand driver. So the gatekeepery stuff doesn't affect gameplay, but it increases the worth and the excitement in holding an NFT, in holding a bunch of apartments, and like, I never quite felt in a lot of games how like the effect of a luxury apartment, like the difference between having a luxury apartment and having a like a medium apartment, having a let me just see if we can find. I'm obviously going to go through 10 million things. Well, this isn't bad. I'll take this one. So, the difference between living down the bottom and living at the top is something when you played a lot of games, you didn't quite feel the impact of that luxury thing. Like in Cyberpunk, you got these nice apartments, but it's so empty and lifeless. And well, I mean, not just because it's single player, it's just the placement of things. It's like they didn't really give thought to how you feel when you stay there. And so one of the goals with this little, let's call it the micro citadel, is to already give you that experience where you've got access there and you got access there and you desire access over there, and there's a way to get there. There's a charted gaming path where you can get to that citadel, those highest rings up there. Because for those who already invested, they still have the path to the Vanguard Vision seat. It's just that we're now very, very, very picky. It's like not this big public thing anymore where people can invest. We've now become, for Vanguard Vision seat now, you almost have to qualify. As an outsider, but as people who are inside, you can climb to, sit in game at the highest places. So up to vision. Check out these things flying around. AI is so funny. Okay, I'm just trying to find. Oh no, it's gonna go through all the stuff. Jack gave me a Citamax video, but I don't think it won't have. Hey, this is so good, eh? The Rise of Merlin. Enjoyed immensely. Anyway, okay. So on that subject, before Joey gets here, they're grabbing Funklana while it's cheap. Yeah, so let's have a look at Funklana just briefly. And then also at Funk. Well, if someone can help me, what do the things cost right now in dollar value? For the thingies, that thingy. Don't have words. Yo, who's buying? Is that our people who are buying Funklana? Do we have anybody clever? Hey, Infamous, good to see you. Okay, so it's around about $1 at the moment, I think, for a Slumlana apartment. Let me have a look at the Funk token quick. Please hold. Funk show. Mini. Funk cat. Funk on deck screener, I imagine. Everybody was Kung Funk 510. So Funk on deck screener is it's $20,000 market cap there, around about a $10,000 market cap. So I'm not sure. I wish I could just type in somewhere, 250 million Funk and how much that costs. Is anybody able to do that? Twist says I purchased some when it dropped to 7K. Okay, cool. Oh, someone trying to snipe on Funklana. Yeah, I want to hear about that, Joey. Yeah, listen, you Funklana, you people on pub.fun. Man, you people. Yeah. Yeah, so access, well, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Let me just try and find it. This picture of the, please hold. Never pushed myself this hard on anything before, like ever. And I'm tired, but I'm very happy. I'm really, I'm enjoying it. I'm just like just tired all the time. It's like, I think it's.
Yo.
There you go. Just quickly bring the call back here. Okay, well, okay. It's good to see you, Joey. Do you need a particular? Yeah, 50 million funks around $100 now. Okay. Any picture in particular you want on screen while you talk, Joey, or you're just gonna?
Did you play the video trailer again?
I can't play it here, but I have played it in StreamYard. Yeah, it doesn't carry the audio out of.
Yeah, so, I just did it
Google
for
Meet.
context. So yeah, so basically, I cannot share the website yet, the Launchpad website yet, but the Mint will look something like this. So all of this information is still not public. We will make it public this week, but essentially, we have 5 packs that we're selling. And Andrew, can you show us maybe the rotation of the packs before the Wrathborn video?
Sure. I'm just finding them quick. There we go.
Yeah, so what you're seeing right now are the multiple packs that we'll be selling. And these aren't just regular NFT packs. You know, like with Lucille, for example, there was 1 pack, and every pack contained 3 Lucille NFTs. But with Katsu, it's going to be different. We have 5 packs. Each pack has a select number of supply. All right, so for example, the Shock pack has around 140 supply. The Denial pack, 114. The Sadness pack, only 86. The Anger pack, 56. And the Wrath one, 29. And basically, the more you go up in the packs, the less supply there is, and the more they go up in price. So our entry pack is going to be $10, while our most expensive pack is going to be $250. And the
Repeat
reason
those numbers again. Sorry, Joey. What is it?
The cheapest pack will be $10.
Sorry, I meant the quantities.
All right. So the quantities, we have the cheapest one, the Shock one, 143. So 143.
143. Yeah.
The Denial pack, 114.
Hang on. Didn't. So it's 143. Oh,
then
okay. Then. So
114.
Then 114.
Yeah. Then 86.
Then 86. Yeah.
Then 56.
Then 56, huh?
Yeah. And finally 29.
29. Right. So, okay, cool. Sorry. Go for it.
Yeah. And the reason being is that every pack has a specific price and has inside of it specific things. And so, for example, the Katsu pack, the regular Katsu Shock pack, has 10 Katsu NFTs inside of it. You know, so when it came to Lucille, for example, every pack only had 3 NFTs. But now our cheapest pack has 10 NFTs, and one of them is a guaranteed exotic card. And the 9 others are random. And in terms of rarity, I will share the rarity drop right now in the Google Meets. You can check them. And so with every pack, you have these odds that you will have, but with every pack, we have guaranteed a specific amount of rare NFTs. And not only you're getting the Katsu pack with every purchase, with the inside of it, the Katsu NFTs, but each Katsu pack has, and hear us out, this is going to blow your mind. Each Katsu pack comes with the same price amount of the crowdfunding packs, meaning the Katsu pack priced at $10 will also come with a free $10 Kickstarter pack. And that $10 Kickstarter pack includes a Citadel Residential Land NFT on the personal residence in Middle Ring, Ring 3, plus 1 rental property in Outer District, $10 worth of CTL tokens. And so these are the pre-sale tokens. You're getting literally $10 free of Citadel tokens. You have a common turret card that you will get. You will get early access to whatever we're doing, founder role on Discord, and essentially you're just getting all of the perks of the Kickstarter pack that's worth $10 with the Katsu pack that's worth $10. And what's crazy is that with every pack going up in value, you have more and or higher and higher Kickstarter packs that are offered with that. So for example, the $250 Katsu pack will have the $250 Kickstarter pack. So you're literally getting $250 worth of CTL tokens with all of the good perks by just getting the Katsu pack. So this really makes it so that it's such a good deal, Like if you've been buying Kickstarter packs before, now it's just Kickstarter packs on steroids. And essentially, for example, if you look at the $250 pack, again, I will not share my screen because the website is still secret. We're still working on it. But if you look at our most expensive pack, the $250 pack, with only 29 supply, it has 100 total Katsu cards, Katsu NFTs. And 5 of these are guaranteed ultra exotic cards. All right, so we have guaranteed the highest rarity drops inside this pack, and the rest you get them at random, So you're also going to get random ultra exotics. This is normal.
Sorry, Joey, I just found out that there's no $250 packs because I just found out that there's 100 Katsus in them, so I'm taking them all.
Yes, essentially the supply is going to be like the Lucille one. All right, so it's around 10K, but we have put them in a way that would get a better deal for people who want to get the higher prices Katsus. And the more you go up in tiers, the better deal you get. And the more you would be kickstart or bootstrapping us, the more you would be crowdfunding us because you're getting the higher tiers of packs and you're getting a better deal, you're getting more Katsus. So this way we are making sure that people are getting value for their money, even more than value still, double value for their money. And in the same time, we're making sure that people who want to get entry-level Katsu packs at $10 can still get it, because there are still a cheap Katsu pack that can be bought. And the logic is that we don't want big investors and small supporters to be competing on the same asset. We want everyone to have a way to get their hands on Katsu and get their hands on Kickstarter with however they can, whatever means they can. So essentially, the more you go up in packs, pack value, and pack name. So, for example, the Wrath one, like right on the screen, there's the Anger one. This is the 4th degree pack. And then there's the Wrath one, the 5th degree pack. So the higher you go up in value and in type of pack, the more perks you get and the more value for the money you get. Not only that, we have made it possible that you will be able to buy Katsu with, say, AVAX, Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, dollars, euros, paper straws, cups, shoelaces, kidneys. You can use whatever currency you want to buy Katsu packs. We have made it so that we have the integration of all currencies, most currencies to say, for you to get your hands on the Katsu packs. And essentially, we're not doing any whitelisting. So it's a mint open for the public. Yes, Simon. My couple last few kidneys. So essentially, we'll have all modes of payment possible. And there will be a progress bar. So yes, we will still have to be quick. Though, if someone wants to secure if someone fears that they will not, I will address Katsu keys in a moment, General Cav. If someone feels like they won't have time or they are afraid to miss the mint and want to secure like early packs before the mint, shoot me a message. Maybe we can do something out. We'll have to set someone to mint for you, and maybe we can transfer the money before. So we do all of that before the mint so that you don't miss out on the mint. But we don't really want to make this public so that not everyone starts minting before the mint. But if you really are scared that you will miss the timing or you will not know how to do it, you can just reach out to me and I will set it up with you beforehand. So inside those Katsu packs are Katsu NFTs. The Katsu NFTs have two main utilities, and I will let Andrew talk a little bit about those utilities, and this is where the Katsu keys will come in hand.
You caught me with a mouthful of curried chicken now.
Yeah, I feel that. So I'll fill up the first part of this if you want. So the Katsu keys that we have airdropped are going to be used to open the Wrathborn NFTs. So the loot boxes that contain the Wrathborn NFTs. So you need one Katsu NFT plus a Katsu key to open those boxes. Now, you should have many Katsu keys in your wallets because we changed the airdrop dynamics compared to the Lucille airdrops. So if you had our NFTs throughout the year, you have received free Katsu NFTs, free Katsu keys. So if you check your wallets now, you will find some Katsu keys. And every key will open you the box containing Wrathborn NFTs. And the in-game utility for Katsu as damage dealers, I will let Andrew talk a little bit about it.
So, this is so delicious. It's like a curry chicken stew. Man, that's delicious. My word. Hi. So the Katsu key gives you the Wrathborn. So remember, end-game content is going to require 625 NFTs infused into one NFT. So that gives you an infusion rating of 625. So, currently when you level up your turret, you can level it up to level 3. So you'll be able to level up to 625 in game. And what you have in there determines let me just pause this video. It's my little hamster. The hamster wants to fall off. So you want as many damage dealers, and obviously the primes, who are Katsu, Lucille, Hopt, and Crispus, and then later on, much later on, there's going to be a Paladonic and the Huntress. But for now, you really want to collect these primes, and they give major bonuses to whatever their prime soul tie is. So yesterday, I asked Rob, what's his build gonna be, and he said whatever gives me the best TTK, which is time to kill. And that's kind of the standard meta that players go for when they're building out their their in-game builds. You know, they want to see how powerful a healer can they build. But vast majority of people build damage dealers. Now, there's the same amount of healers, Lucille's, as there is Katsus, right? How many Katsus are there, Joey, in total?
9,999.
How many Lucille's are there?
9,999.
So if 80% of the players want to run heavy damage dealing builds, what is going to be in the heaviest demand? It's going to be the damage dealers. They enjoy one too. So you want to do your best to you really want to have all the primes, and you want to have as many damage dealers as possible. Now, I don't know what the future looks like, you know, for like the Rothborn and that kind of thing. I think how many Rothborn have we got, Rob?
10K, huh?
Isn't it like 100,000?
Was it? What was it?
Who would know the answer? Yeah.
So how many Wrathborn NFTs would one Katsu key get us, Andrew?
3.
Okay, so there are 30,000 in total. 30,000 Wrathborns in total.
No, there's not. No.
It's 100,000. So you'll get them in other ways other than the key.
Oh.
So it won't just. So the key gives you 3, but the Rothborn will also be in different packs and stuff in future. But that's randomized. So there you're trusting in random generation metrics. You know, you're kind of killing things and hoping it drops a Rothborn, whereas with a Katsu key, you're guaranteed when you open that thing, you're going to get 3 Rothborn. Does that make sense? You know, so outside of buying a Katsu pack and having those Katsu keys, jeez, like how many keys has Kevin got? Kevin, how many did you say you had? Like 700 keys or something?
I'm just checking here. Funks is 7 ranks. Let's see here.
He's got 700. Oh yeah, Joey. Sorry. So you can understand it. You don't use your Katsu NFT. So there's to open the thing. You use your key. Yeah. So there's a lot more keys than NFTs.
Yeah.
So like Twisted's got 700 keys. You know, so that's 2,100 Rothborn. B, how many keys have you got? Katsu keys? Katsu Kiki.
Katsu Kiki.
Yeah, but I know it was close on 100,000 Rothborn. Yeah, so B's can have it's around about 70. Yeah, Kevin gave away about 50 keys.
I think it's 5K Katsus each. Let me just do the math here. 7 ranks. It's 35,000 Wrathborns. 35,000.
35,000. Okay.
5,000 per tier. 7 tiers. If my maths works, 35,000 in total.
Awesome. Now I'm wondering. Okay, so
that was based on the number of keys, I believe.
Is there anybody here who has not seen the Katsu and Rothborn video yet? But okay, I mean, 35,000 is still a lot.
Because that was based on, I think, however many keys were minted, Funk.
Okay.
For that first iteration.
I like it. So as we get closer to Opt and Crispus, it's going to be heavily dependent on how many holders there are at that point. But anyway, okay, so it seems like everybody has seen the current version of that Katsu video. Okay. Anything else, Joey?
No, I'll share more information on X next week, this upcoming week.
Okay. All right, let's open it to questions. Anybody got any questions? Any questions got anybody? Mush, mushy, mush, mush, mush. Anybody want to say anything? Is that it? Okay. So.
Prefer to say, yeah, I do want to give again a shout out to General Cave and Buddy Kings and B for cooking the battle pass. We're gonna be dropping some more on it. We're working with Josie, but yeah, Papa Bear's been quite busy. There are so many things happening in the back end, like Joy's saying, like even the website is not ready, but mints are coming, things are flourishing, and we're gonna be gamifying the community. So we activate the sleeping beasts and we get people to engage a little more, make a little bit more noise. We're going to be working on reaching out to some communities to also participate in the Katsu Mint, but that's pure alpha. But just super excited for what's to come. Lots of mints and cool things going to happen. Katsu is going to be huge. So yeah, don't look at it like it's just another mint. It's the mint. It's the damage dealers collection. And you always get people looking after the DPS characters because, you know, they do like to do the tons of damage and stuff. So just, yeah, get the say ready, keep amplifying, keep participating, keep engaging. Your support means the world to us. Let's give the views and the likes and the retweets and the comments where we need to send them. And let's make this Katsu Mint one to remember.
Yeah, I think when that reminds me, Rob, how any updates on Echo Fall?
We should be getting an update this week on Echo Fall. So the new map is there, and then it's just the UI stuff they're busy with. So we can expect a something this coming week.
Okay, yeah. So that's quite important because once Echo Fall is ready with the infusion system, you'll actually be able to see how your infusion system, how it correlates with how that infusion system correlates with the in-game upgrade system. You'll actually be able to see that in action in Echo Fall, and that'll be the system across all the games. And when we're happy with that loop, we're able to then do that massive marketing campaign and bring in, you know, a couple of thousand people, you know, in time for the TGE. So it is like, I think, Rob, do you think we'll have end of February? We'll have some kind of loop and infusion and shop and all that kind of thing? On the Echo Fall side.
This week, sir. So
I meant end of March. Sorry, I meant end of March. Yeah.
Yeah, in Feb, it's a little bit tight.
Yeah.
I think so. On Echo Fall, yeah, we should have the buy courage with $, earn courage, and then spend courage on cipher by the end of March.
That's exciting, yeah.
That is very exciting. So you will be able to earn some courages and spend some courages.
Yeah, I like that idea very, very. Okay. What's going on here? So all these things popping up here in what is this program called? Google Meet. Hi, Runa.
Hello.
Hi. What is the giant pump and dump on Funklana? Do you know the answer to that question?
The last I saw was someone outside of us was being a poopy head and bought a huge chunk and then sold it for just a measly $16.
Yes. Joey's got a report on that.
Yes.
Give us a report.
Yes. So basically, I've been tracking what's happening. There is a bot that has, as a feature, he buys and he only buys after there is a volume that comes in. So let's say, for example, I buy with $100. The bot issues a $34 transaction, then 4 $8 transactions. And the reason he does this is he assumes that people will start buying after him. And then when someone buys after him, he sells. So what I believe is happening is another bot is hunting this guy. And what he's doing is whenever he would get a lot of cash, he would put in like $2,000 or $1,000 worth of Funklana and he would buy that. And the bot would put in his $35, then his $30, and then the guy would sell. He would steal this guy's money. So it's basically two bots fighting each other. They're both farming each other's Solana.
That's why, Joey, we were going to make Slumlana the outer ring. Now we're going to make it the underbelly.
Yes, exactly. Like today I tested, because I wanted to see what was happening. So I started messing out with the spot. I started doing random transactions to see how the spot will react. And he was reacting this way. So I just wanted to find an explanation for these pumps and dumps, but here it is.
So we've got dance of the bottle bees, the botted bees.
Yes.
How do you feel about these people? What is it? It is, man, when you take somebody else's culture. What's that, Runa? Cultural. What's that term?
Appropriation.
Yes.
That's it.
They're appropriating your dance of the bees.
I mean, they have no idea what they're missing out on, and they will know soon, and they will be sorry.
Well, look, if they're making $1 a day over 1,000 different tokens by doing a pumpery dumpy, because I think that's what they do, eh?
Yeah. I tried sniping the bot. Every hour I was able to mess around with him for like $2 profit. So there are people that can make, if you can make $2 every hour, it's worth it for people to keep doing that.
Yeah, and that's their business model.
Yeah.
Oh, one day I'm going to be God for a couple of minutes. Let me see, I got a message from Rob here. Yes, I've got to do all the images and names for 10K and 50K packs and all the packs that Joey has asked me for. My hope is that I haven't had any cappuccino since this morning, right? So if I take a sleeping tablet now and I climb into bed, maybe I can have more than 4 hours. Then I will be able to make all these packs. Yeah, General Kev, they got no long-term vision. Speaking of long-term plans and visions and stuff, so Rob, you say that the hackathon, what was it called? The pump dumpathon that starts on the 25th now.
Yeah. They moved the date out to the 25th of Feb. I still, unfortunately, have not heard back
from them. Okay. Wonder how that works. Do they only let people know after the 25th? Yes, it'll be awesome, eh? So if we get accepted, then that's 250K.
Yeah. That I unfortunately have not heard back, besides them confirming that they see our application.
Okay.
Which I guess is a good thing, that they see it.
Rob, why does FDV sound like a place you go to get your car license?
It does sound that, yes.
Yeah. It's funky. Even in this market, the AVAX Funk's holding at 20,000 market cap.
Yes, AVAX Funk is doing great.
Yeah, imagine what all our tokens are going to look like with like 1,000 players, 2,000 players. There's this game that it's just a fun, Rob's kind of game where you start with a loincloth and a stick. And that thing started with 16,000 players, and then someone suggested to Asmongold that he take a look at it. So I'm sure it's going to pump up there. But I thought 16,000 players in Operation Safe Place is more than $10 million a year. No, it's not Rust, Aaron. It's a very new game. It's like brand new. It's in demo, so I don't think we'll be overcrowded. Yeah, I mean, you never know. When people start making lots of money while they're having fun, we could end up with some serious capacity problems. Rob, do you have any scaling plans in your head, or are we going to find that out as we go?
For what side? The tech side or
the multiplayer?
Yeah, I know that.
If 500,000 people suddenly arrive,
the provider / DERs that we're looking at do that innately. So like the Edge Gap and those other Photon guys, like they scale based on number of users.
Yeah, Simon says could be a large surge then settle off.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have a settle off, Simon, because that's one of the things we've been planning for. Let's have a look here. So this, let me just. What? I'm trying not to be irritated by this Chrome junk here, but let's go and have a look at the Funk token on AVAX, right? So check this out. So this is what it looks like when you are at the mercy of markets. And pumpers, dumpers, snipers, market sentiment, all that kind of thing. And there's no real product driving anything yet. But when we have products ready to rock and roll, remember, we're burning a large amount of. That's quite important. Joey, do you want to talk about that for a second? Let me point out the Funklana thing here. So it's to meet.google. Share this tab instead. What the effect of the Slumlana apartments is going to be on Funklana? Is Joey still here? Joey? Oh, he said got to go. Oh.
Joey had to go on.
Okay. So there's different percentages on different things that'll get burnt, but the Slumlana apartments, when you buy one, it burns, I think, 100% of, so that 100,000 Funklana that you bought it with goes straight to a dead wallet. So people will be buying Funklana to buy a Slumlana apartment, and when they buy that apartment, it burns, and that's 10% of the supply that's going to get burnt. So what that means is this naturally starts to go up every time someone buys an apartment. Besides the purchase itself, it's also that it gets burnt. So it's almost like it goes up double in each case. Now, that's the difference when we have like thousands of people come to play. Then most of them are not here for this rubbish. You know, this roller coastery stuff. They're here to buy stuff, and that's really what we're doing. A lot of you will have Slumlana apartments. You'll have Funklana tokens. Same with the Funk token. You'll have all of it. And anything you have and hold, and later on, there will be weapons, all sorts of things, you know, for the Funklana district and the Funky district and all those kind of things. So all of these tokens will start having use cases. So people will buy them to buy other stuff. Now, how that affects your player retention is a lot of people are going to come in and then they're going to sit with assets, and they're going to have financial goals. They're going to they're going to, I mean, our Rob, what's the, when you reward people for bringing other people in to your ecosystem?
Referral.
Yeah, thank you. So our referral systems are going to be insanely generous. You know, you bring people in, the time played systems. There's a tiered player spend progression system that is coming. So tiered player spend progression system means that we're going to keep track of every cent that players spend, and that's going to rank them up through those crowdfunding tiers. So we're doing everything in our power to have like an unprecedented player retention rate. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So any comments, thoughts? Anyone want to say anything before we end this meeting? No? Okay, good. Love you all dearly. I hope you're all excited. What up, Rob?
No, just laughing at the good.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, that's literally good. Yeah, because I see everyone's involved there. Everyone's committed. Johannes also don't understand like me, Funky. Who's Johannes? Let me see. Where did Johannes say it doesn't? Oh, is that Johan? Is that our Johan? Johan, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Trying to figure it out.
I wasn't sure if Johannes was Johan Jr.
That's my work profile.
Okay. It does Johannes.
It's biblical.
Yes. Johannes is John and Jacobus is James. And Jacobus sounds nothing like James, but Johannes sounds a little bit like John. So you say you are you slowly but surely starting to wrap your head around everything, Johan?
Yes. I'm trying to, just like the chat, trying to keep up.
Well, it's such an interesting financial world because it generates 100% more with 3% of the client base. That's crazy. Yeah, General Kev says there are plans being put together to assist members as everything unfolds. Yeah, so there's like
a crash course.
Yeah.
Crash course in trading and a crash course in yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, I got hang of it quickly. It's took me about 3.5 years. I used to live in Unity again. I can't remember who that was. Yeah,
Thanks, General Kev. Looking forward to your calls.
Yeah. Barius. Hello, Barius. I like that to live in unity. Oh, David. Okay. I love how happy you are. Like at this point, I'm like, you know, I don't think any of us is concerned about whether or not this is going to be a spectacularly prosperous adventure, especially since we're building it in the bottom of the barrel of the bear. We're like building it at the lowest financial point of world markets and crypto markets. I mean, you couldn't build it in a tougher financial climate. Yeah, Simon, yeah, we're all there to help each other. Yeah. So now this thing, the economic model is so locked to cryptos, not its fall, but to its rise, that that I think our timing will be that we'll have the economy sorted out. We'll have, you know, all the tokenomics sorted out. We'll have done I think we'll have like a moderate TGE. You never know. It might be gravy, but you know, but the goal is really to have everything there in place so that when the market goes, yahoo, you just watch your gains, because it's it's cheap to fill your bags right now. It's cheap to get Funklana. It's cheap to get the Funky tokens. It's very cheap to get Citadel. You know, the stuff is all super duper cheap, and we want to get out of this whole pre-sale thing because we're spending liquidity money on production of a game, which is actually what you should be doing, but it'll be nice to, you know, have these graphs over here. General Kev says, take care of the pennies, the pounds will look after themselves. Yeah. the other thing is we're using Third Web's systems to build out the non-custodial wallet system, and we have to make sure that that thing is tight. Multiple layers of security and 2FA and everything, because when this game takes off, we are going to have every hacker and scammer and piece of human trash trying to get into the ecosystem, and we have to like close this ecosystem. It has to be so difficult to get in, so many hoops for the scumbags to jump through. You know, your pounds do look after themselves, but seem to replicate without my permission. Yeah, retinal scans, voice recognition. We have to try and figure out whatever we can. Yeah, it might, you know, getting money out of this ecosystem needs to be quite challenging, I think. Rob, do we have you had any thoughts? I know we've had a lot of discussions, and obviously I'm just tired, but around the security, like how we're going to protect our users from being socially engineered. You know, so it's more than just a password.
You mean for logging in or for what?
Yeah, logging in, ownership, everything. Remember we were talking about the possibility of a mobile phone attached system.
Yeah. We'll be 2FA, but that's the 2FA is still like an optional thing. We can't enforce it, but we can obviously recommend they enforce it, you know?
Yeah, I like the idea of blood DNA. Yeah. Like when you buy the game, we send you like a little thingy. Every time you want to start it, you got to prick your thumb. And then look into the retinal scanner to make sure someone didn't steal your blood. Beep beep. User rectomized. Because I mean, you can see the scammers, the scumbags, the botters, the most worthless, scummy, heartless dogs of the dregs of the bottom of the skunk excretion, banta puru, like rhino butt human beings show up and try and steal when there's money involved. They like come in there and they're utter animals. Like really. So we have to like think about that all the time, you know, like how we're gonna protect people who can't, you know, they just log in and that's that. Anyway, I'm talking too much. We're already 16 minutes over the meeting time. It is a battlefield, General Kev. General Kev, you do security and stuff, eh? Zoom mic open. You can chat if you want, General Kev.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Funk 90% of that is user education, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, we can't.
Because you can have 2FA, 3FA, 4FA, 5FA, but if they click on a link.
Yeah, we got to see how we can help them there. Like some kind of
irritating education, onboarding, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, education. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Love you all. Bye. Yeah, onboarding pack.
Are you going back to La Stream?
Yeah, I'll go back to stream. I'll play the Katsu thingy, and then I will go to Let's Sleep. Unless you want to do stuff there. Yeah, the battle pass is the start of this process. Very exciting. Yeah. Yeah, when you pass, you receive your first NFT. Yes, I like that vibe, Simon. A lot of these gamers that come in, they don't read nothing, Rob. Rob doesn't do tutorials, nothing. It's like, let's just go and kill stuff. Why is there all this other nonsense? Like, I'm trying to watch like, you play multiplayer with Rob, he just like skips all the cinematics and everything. You're like, bro.
Gamers are endowed with gaming skills, so, okay? And that skill is to go in and kill things. You do not need to know why. You do not need to know how. You left click and you click on the head and you win.
Whatever. What does this button do? Yeah, got a fright there. Thought I'd ended the whole stream. Okay, let's see here, Rob. Let's play this video for everybody. Runa is a girl's name. Oh yeah, let's see it. Jacques had a Citamax video.
Explainer. Today, we're jumping right into Citamax, which is the system the Citadel has designed to be the economic engine of its metaverse. We're going to see how it's meant to turn digital assets into some serious productive powerhouses. Okay, so let's kick things off with a problem that, well, if you've spent any time in the digital world, you've definitely felt this. It's that feeling you get when you log into a brand new metaverse and it's just empty. It's such a common thing, isn't it? You step into a new world, the graphics are amazing, there's all this digital real estate for sale, but there's nobody there. It feels like a ghost town. So why does this keep happening? Well, the source material really boils it down to one core problem. Digital assets are being treated like stocks, not like actual usable property. People are buying up digital land and then just letting it sit there, hoping the price goes up. But that does absolutely nothing to make the world more vibrant or interesting for anyone else. So how is the Citadel trying to solve this ghost town problem? Well, their answer is an economic engine designed to be the absolute heart of their metaverse. Let's take a closer look at what they've built. To put it simply, Citamax is the system that's designed to flip the switch. It's meant to take all those passive digital assets, those empty plots of land, and turn them into active, value-generating properties. It's all about moving from pure speculation to real participation. And what's really fascinating here is that you can see Citamax was built with very specific goals. It isn't just some random feature, it's a direct attack on that ghost town issue. It's about getting owners involved, creating a real market for sales and rentals, giving non-gamers a way to get a return, and making sure the whole ecosystem has money flowing back into it. Okay, activating an asset sounds great, right? It's a nice buzzword. But what does that actually mean in practice? How does it actually work inside the metaverse? Honestly, the best way to get your head around Citamax is to think of it like a property manager for your digital stuff. So let's say you own a virtual storefront, but you don't want the hassle of finding someone to rent it or dealing with the details. No problem. Citamax steps in and handles all of that for you, making it incredibly easy to put your assets to work. And here you can see the actual tools in its toolbox. This isn't just about putting up a simple for rent sign. We're talking about smart pricing, running special events to drive foot traffic, and even bundling properties together to make them more attractive. But the most important piece is how it links your property directly to in-game demand, what players actually need. That's where this OSP, the on-chain settlement protocol, comes in. A really smart part of this whole system is that it creates two different paths for owners. It recognizes that not everyone has the same goals or the same amount of time to commit to their digital assets. So here's the bottom line. There's a lane for everybody. If you're a passive investor and you just want a managed return without having to play the game, that's the pro model. Citamax handles it all. Or maybe you're an active gamer who wants to use your assets to get an edge in game. Perfect. There's a path specifically for that too. But this system isn't just about individual owners. Citamax is designed to create this self-sustaining economic loop that actually strengthens the entire Citadel ecosystem. Let's see how that works. Now, this is a really big deal. A baseline of 20% of all revenue from sales and rentals gets funneled directly back into the Citadel's main treasury. Just think about that for a second. That means a significant chunk of all the economic activity is being captured and reinvested to fuel the growth of the entire world. And that treasury isn't just relying on one thing. It's getting fed from all over the place. Primary and secondary sales, rental income, management fees, all of it. This is what creates what the documents call a reinvestment engine. It's basically a war chest to fund developments, incentives, and keep the whole economy stable for the long run. So let's bring it all together. If you actually own a digital asset in the Citadel, what does this all look like for you in practice? Let's walk through the operational flow of the Citamax system. As you can see, it's a clear 5-step process that's really professional and easy to follow. It takes an OYR all the way from getting their asset into the system to creating a strategy for it, to executing that plan, and then, and this part is key, optimizing it over time and giving you detailed reports on how everything is performing. It's the whole package. So in the end, Citamax really represents a fundamental shift in how we think about owning stuff in the digital world. It's trying to move us away from this idea of an asset just being a static token you hope goes up in value and toward a future where our digital property is an active, productive piece of a thriving virtual economy. And you have to wonder, if this model works, could it be the blueprint that finally solves the metaverse ghost town problem for good?
Where's Joey? Because then he can turn it into the metaverse goat problem. Rob, you don't even laugh at my jokes, man. I remember when you used to think I was funny. At least Mandy still thinks I'm funny. Rob doesn't even want to talk to me. Fine. I'll play my Bronze Eagle song then. Fine.
Bronze Eagle, Neon Storm, Art Awakens. In the grid's glow, the eagle spreads wings, Avic circuits hum, where the future sings. Bronze strokes on the canvas, pixels ignite, lucid things born in the endless night. Neon shadows calling, dreams in the code, eagle rising through the node. Bronze Eagle. Bronze eagle, take flight. Bronze eagle forever. In the light.
Well, that was a funk show today on this awesome Sunday, the 22nd of the 2nd, 22 of 0226. You've been hanging out with a very energetic and exciting team. We'd like to thank B for being on stage, and Rob for hopping on stage to help me stay awake. But the time has passed for that kind of nonsense. I'm now going to have my stinky toes in the air, and I'm going to make loud snoring noises, and the neighbor is going to complain, and I'm going to say, I'm not snoring, that must be the other neighbor. There will be loud flatulence in this time of sleep. I encourage you to get excited. We're doing a lot of exciting stuff, and thank you for supporting everything we do. Thank you for believing with us. When I am this tired, I don't know if I'm as expressive with my gratitude as I usually am, but inwardly I feel very grateful. I feel very privileged. I feel extraordinarily blessed knowing all of you and getting to hang out with all of you every single day. It is a privilege. They're spoiled. Yes, spoiled. Still making music, but I'm about to say goodnight. Yeah, we've been live for a bunch of hours, and we just did our Sunday meeting thingy, and this is me. Yeah, the cult of awesomeness. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for supporting everything that we do. Thank you for believing with us. Let's play out with the Katsu Yuki. Check this out, spoiled. This is our next mint. The Katsu Yuki Mint that is coming on 2nd of March. So they start off at $10, and the top packs are at $250. Incredible value. You want, and you saw that those packs are limited. So, some good financial planning probably wise. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Katsu Yuki collection.
I do.
Hi, I'm Andrew, Vision Lead for Operation Safe Place Defense, and this is our Katsu Yuki Collection presentation.
Lucille.
My time has come. You must fight. You must find her!
Operation Safe Place Defense at its core has a story, this rich lore that focuses on how three different main characters deal with loss and grief. And it's a callback to those of us making the game, to how we've dealt with loss and grief ourselves. Everything from failure, financial failure, relationship failure, betrayal, how we deal with those things. And in the story you'll see Lucille deals with things very gracefully, and she's very kind, and those who have a soul tie with Lucille, they become the children of the light. They're very merciful, you know, they're kind. They've converted their grief into kindness and helpfulness. And then you've got Haptal Martin, who will be the Mint after Katsu Yuki. But the way he deals with things is to build. He rebuilds. He deals with the loss and the grief of the things that happen in our lore by rebuilding an entire universe. He rebuilds the world. He builds the citadel that you'll get to enjoy. But Katsu Yuki, he doesn't end his stages of grief with acceptance. He ends his stages of grief with wrath. Because some people, and I don't know, maybe it's all of us, sometimes we don't want reconciliation. Sometimes we don't want to deal with the thing. If there was injustice, we want justice. We want to see what is fair and right, and these things that we don't always see in the world, we want to see these things come to pass. And that is really what this Mint is about. It's where Katsu Yuki deals with pain and grief and loss by refusing to accept that any of this is okay. This is his response. And from him breaking, we have the Wrathborn, and those are the people in our world of Aethera who resonate with that hunger for justice, that hunger for retribution, and go through whatever it takes to get that retribution.